when we recorded it, it was very slow. And then we brought it into Mel Lewinter and Doug Morris and Tony Brown. And they were very specific that needed to be a more up to mid tempo. I stood on Monty's desk. You're out of your mind. What are you crazy? It was Jerry Seinfeld. Oh, you're out of your crazy. And I walked out of the office, and Jimmy Perkins was my manager at the time. He goes, you either play the game with this song or this game is over. We went to Nashville, and I had one of the craziest nights of my professional life.
What was it?
Oh, we recorded it, but I was not going down easy.
What happened? Tell me. So speaking of number one records.
You're an asshole. You have one.
Tell me what that experience was like for you. Because even though we had similar experiences, I think they were drastically different.
The way I put it in my mind, so I wouldn't feel bad about you having a number one and me not, is that mine was number 3 for 3 weeks. So that's the same as a number one.
It's true. Well, that's the path I was going on.
That's as gay as I can make it.
That's the path I was going on. Is that
sorry, cancel.
Is that I feel like Wave on Wave had much more of an impact on your crowd. Like I think I had Wherever You Are that went to number one, but if I don't play Wherever You Are at a show, I'm not going to get in that much trouble from my fans. If you don't play Wave on Wave at every show, that's the price of admission.
My line is, when they start screaming for it, is they didn't bring my fat ass up here for me to not play Wave on Wave.
Right.
You're going to get it.
Right, like Wave on Wave.
Like, the thing that Jerry Jeff used to always say, I'd play that motherfucker 3 times a night. And I just was like, that's great.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so him.
And I mean, I'm sure he didn't mean it, but I mean, I bet there was nights where he played Bojangles.
He knew what songs meant.
Wasn't Wave on Wave supposed to be a slower song, slower, vibier song? And then Universal came in 11th hour.
No,
what's that backstory?
Old Matt, you're actually the guy that knows. It was a slow song. I wrote it in the back of the bus. We were in Birmingham, Alabama, and our bus was broken down in a Walmart parking lot. And I don't want to make too much theatrics out of it, but it was anyway. I wrote the chorus, and I was like, water, blah blah blah. I was like, this is a good idea. And then we had just signed with Republic and just finished the 3 days record, and Wave on Wave was coming, and they were pressing us. And David and Justin were up in the front, just eating pizza and talking about, I don't know, whatever they were talking about. And I said, I think I got a pretty good song. Let's do it. And we wrote the verses and the bridge and everything within just a few minutes. I mean, the chorus was already there. And when we recorded it with Don Gaiman, who was, who had done all the stuff with the Hootie and the Blowfish and Jackson Brown and a lot of
Mellencamp.
Yeah, Mellencamp stuff. He was, very accomplished producer. It was very slow. And then we brought it into Mel Lewinter and Doug Morris and Tony Brown. And they were very specific that needed to be a more up to mid tempo. And I threw a fit.
Really?
I mean, I stood on Monty's desk, both feet. You're out of your mind. What are you crazy? It was Jerry Seinfeld. Oh, you're out of your crazy. And I walked out of the office, and Jimmy Perkins was my manager at the time, just after the Greg Henry years. And Jimmy told me, this is the moment of your career. He was that specific. He goes, you either play the game with this song or this game is over.
Really?
He was that clear. But they were absolutely right. We went and I climbed down off the desk, and we went to Nashville, and I had one of the craziest nights of my professional life that nobody else got to see. But
what was it?
oh, we recorded it, but I was not going down easy.
What happened? Tell me.
Do you have a big enough bottle of vodka?
It was on top of your head. Really? You were that bummed out about it?
I didn't like it. I mean, I wrote it to be, and I thought it was such a cool song as a very almost melodramatic song.
It's funny, man. And this is not to put it on me, but that's how I always heard it. Remember when I did that? I did it for your tribute record.
Okay. Let's get back to that, and y'all should play that on your show here. That's the presentation that it was made for me.
Well, it is a dramatic song,
and I had a lot of people would come to me afterwards and say, man, Jack really kind of fucked it up. And I was like, no, he didn't. He did it right. Finally, he did it. Somebody did it right.
That's funny.
And, but whatever. Man, that's life. You just
such a great song, man.
Yeah, but I think songs land on you.